Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another G.I.Joe classified series review, and today we have in front of us the Cobra Island Alvin Breaker Kibbey with RamCycle. It's number 29 of the series, and this is a Target exclusive. I've had him for like a month laying around, but yeah, and this one has become a very available figure, at least in the States and so, but well, and of course some people don't find him anywhere, so it's yeah, as it has been with G.I. Joe, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. But I hope all of you can get a hold of one or two or three or more, I don't know, copies of this figure. I know everybody wants, well, not everybody, but many people wants or already has a bunch of these because they want to mass build the cycle, and they find this figure to be very good for as a custom body, you know, like body for customs. Anyway, as you can see, we have the artwork. I mean, for me, this is one of the more plain looking boxes of the G.I. Joes. And also one thing is, I mean, the artwork is good, I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's, yeah, maybe because it's almost all green, which is a good thing, but at the same time it makes for the artwork is a bit less, I mean, it's very, I cannot do that, you know, it's I respect the artist and everything, but I don't know, it's the box altogether is a bit of one of the more plain ones, in my opinion. And yeah, we have the Cobra Island here, which recently, I guess, with the announcement of the Tiger Force figures and the Python Patrol, this will come to an end, I don't know, but those are the next Target exclusives, so we're not done yet with the exclusives hell. Hopefully it will be much better now. I mean, this guy has been very easy to get. Again, for some people it's been like lots of copies of this guy in some shops. You get this tray. Sorry, I just this is already Gatling gun. We have Breaker. And there we have Breaker out of the packaging in an action pose, holding his Gatling gun. And well, as you might know already, these ones can turn. I haven't been able to pre-order or to order any copy of the Heavy Artillery Roadblock because he hasn't been listed here in Amazon in Germany, which is sad. Yes, some other stores had him for pre-order, but now that I realized it's too late, they're sold out and all of that. Anyway, I have this guy and it's good. Bad thing is, like, the, as you can see, the leg is floppy. Because of that, the drop down mechanism, which is really, I mean, this kind of stuff, I mean, I would find it cool if it would be so, like, super good, you know, this hinge thing. But look, this is something I'm not happy with, you know. This leg seems to be fine, but this is like crazy, it's floppy, you know. And yeah, and it's new. So what will it be after a couple of years? I don't know. I'm not playing with these guys, but I mean, these are collectibles or also toys, or I mean, someone who actually plays with these things will just break them, or what's the, yeah, it's really annoying. And I hope Hasbro will, I don't know, maybe if we just use the normal T-joint without this, and it's more durable, I think. It's more durable and it won't get floppy, you know. I don't know, it's really something to consider. I hope they're paying attention to this, and hopefully they also are thinking of a solution. Anyway, this guy comes with this helmet, which is part of the highlights here. You can see, if I get to focus, the visor is in two tones, like green to purple or purple to green. I was gonna say metallic, but I think it's not metallic, it's just, but it gives that kind of effect, which is cool. It's all a piece of green plastic. The black is not a double molded piece, it's just all green, and then they paint this black, you know, and of course the visor. But it's really good. Nothing moves on this helmet. This part is, well, the whole helmet is made of a flexible plastic. I don't know if it's PVC or whatever, but you don't have to worry about the microphone here. I'm not sure if the boots on my copy are on the right side or they're misplaced, you know. They look weird to me. I don't know if they should be the other way around. If you know, please let me know, because I'm having my doubts. I'm gonna check more reviews or check images on the internet, because they feel a bit weird to me. I don't know if they're right, but they don't feel right to me. Maybe they're just on the wrong side, you know. I'll have to check that in a moment. I mean, the way these angles, I don't know. I really have the feeling maybe they just built this copy wrong. I don't know if every figure is like that or not, but the sculpt feels wrong. Just like the wrong side, you know. It's not that the sculpt is good, but it feels, and the way it, you know, really everything in the sculpt is kind of telling me like they should be the other way around. But yeah, the face, let me lift the camera. I find it's a good, I mean, it's another good face print and everything. I think some people were like, maybe they don't like how this guy looks. I don't know. I think it's all right. I mean, you're not supposed to fall in love with the figure, you know. It's a soldier. I don't know. He looks legit to me. Anyway, almost no paint. It's just the black paint application on his vest here, and all the sculpt, as you see, everything is plastic. The arms color is on top of the green plastic. Here is a bit like the layer is a bit thin in places, and the gloves are cast in black plastic. The knee pads are green plastic, as you can see here, with black paint. The legs, I think, are the Cobra Trooper, or is it? Yeah, Dukes and Cobra Infantry legs. The arms are also Dukes. The body, I don't know if it's his own or Firefly's, but I don't know if he shares the body with someone or not. And the boots are new, and again, I keep looking at them and thinking, are they placed the right side, you know? So that's it for the figure. It looks, in my opinion, it's looking good. And he has this, well, just as the Duke figure, he has this little elbow armor on this side and nothing on the other side. Yeah, there he is. The Gatling gun, again, it can turn. Now we get this little card here with the USA printed there, number 36, all the detail. I think these things are good for customizers or people who like to paint their vehicles and all. Maybe I'll do that when I have 2 more copies of this on their way. I don't know, I mean, they haven't been shipped yet, but I have them on pre-order. So you can get the Gatling gun on the little card, just as in the original toy, if I'm right. And now the main, well, I'll say it's the main thing of the pack, of this this pack. Yeah, you get the RamCycle. The lamp there is just painted silver. As you can see, you have some tilt for the front wheel. You have the indicators, speed and fuel and whatever, painted in black with little red details. It seems, I'm not sure if you can take, but I mean, this is a separate piece from the tube that goes to the wheel. The tube, I don't know the right words, but yeah, these are like in the Baroness motorcycle. I don't know if they're the same piece. I think they are. And they are on a ball joint there. And yeah, as you can see, it has some gunmetal detail for the machinery of the cycle. It has the MG 1027, the G.I.Joe star with the stripes, 36. It has this like castle, well, this tower with water. I don't know if that's for a specific military thing in the States. I'm not familiar with it, but it looks cool. I don't know if it's real or just invented for the G.I. Joes. It says G.I. Joe here. Instrument cover. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he has some tools there. I don't know. Yeah, the cycle is looking good. The wheels are, well, this part is cast in a kind of brownish gray. And the wheels are, as you can see, there's a little star there. This rubbery plastic, a bit softer, but still it's not like you can squeeze them, you know, because the plastic below is solid. And you can just attach this thing this side. It has the peg holes there, and then you just squeeze it there. I mean, it has a limit, and that way the bicycle gets to stand. Now, if we bring one of the Baroness's coil cycles, coil bike or whatever it was called, the Baroness one is longer. We could say it's more substantial. I don't know if this is a design that was also in the 80s or if it's just a new thing for this line, the Baroness one. But yeah, this one has the side build, which kind of balances things. I mean, and he has this Gatling gun, which is really cool. This one is more sci-fi, fantasy, or more, well, Cobra-like. They're more like less realistic. It was always like that. The Cobra stuff was a bit more, you know, like sinister looking and not that like the things we have in real life. So that's it for the bikes. I didn't go, I mean, this guy's articulation, yeah, we have to check that. The head is on a ball hinge, which is good. I don't remember if all the Joes have this combination or many of them maybe have the dumbbell joint. I don't remember, but well, I just saw in Duke's head he also has ball hinge. Maybe all of them have a ball hinge. Oh, this guy's head came off way, I mean, it holds in place, but it came off easily, which can be also practical if you want to swap bodies and everything. I mean, it's not like it will fall off, but it's easy to pop it off. Now, he has, of course, a very loose diaphragm cut. I mean, I don't remember if that's the real name, but you know, the one with the clicks. And he has the ball peg for the waist, so you can turn him around and it clicks and all of that. I won't go all the way around because it's my only copy and it feels very, I mean, look at this is terrible. This one stays in place, it has friction, but this one is really loose. Now the arms can go all the way around, of course. He has the butterfly joints. which are not spectacular, and of course going to the front is more limited than going back because of the vest. You have the bicep cut, can go all the way around. You have the elbow is double jointed, so he can do over 90 degrees. Not spectacularly over 90 degrees, but that much, yeah, because the sculpt gets in the way. The hands can go all the way around, and this one is vertical. It's a bit stiff, and also the sculpt is not helping much. This one's vertical, and this one is horizontal. Horizontal or horizontal, I don't know. Yeah, the arms the same. As I said, you can twist to the sides on the waist, and maybe can go all the way around, but I won't do it here. The legs are floppy, especially this one. They have the drop down mechanism. Let's check this thing. That's his normal kick, and this is the drop down kick. I mean, kicking using the drop down, it gains a bit. If you keep the leg high, it gets up to there. If I lower it, it gets up to there, kind of. Yeah, it makes a little difference. Maybe some people really love that thing. I'm not against it. I'm just against it making things floppy. That's what I don't like. And of course, yeah, I'm always aware of this, like thinking about the durability, because having this mechanism divides or halves the amount of plastic, let's say, stability. I mean, the amount of plastic that is connected in one piece, and yeah, then you have something that can break twice as easy, let's say it like that. I mean, I hope to be wrong, but yeah, that's the feeling I get. You have the the thigh cut. Again, we didn't check. He can do the full splits, no problem. Thigh cut, the legs can go, the knees, I mean, can go that much they can bend this much. Then we have the boot cut, and the feet can go that much backwards, that much forward. The sculpt gets in the way, of course, at some point, but it's good enough, I would say, yeah. And he has that much ankle pivot, which is not the best angle, but yeah. I just wanted to show that you can put this helmet into other figures' heads. I mean, well, it's not surely I'm not the first person thinking about it, but for example, for the first Roadblock release, or the second as well, this fits really well in this figure. I mean, it's really snug. You have to, yeah, as you can see, it's really there. You just check that it goes through the ears, and boom, and it stays there very snug, and I think it looks good on this mold. So it's almost as if it was also made for that head. In Duke's case, it's a bit too loose. It's there, but it's wiggly wiggly, but it's also something you can do. Gives me a bit of the Captain Power vibe. For Gung Ho, I tried, but it's yeah, this guy has the, well, maybe I was trying wrong. Let me check. No, this guy has a very large head anyway. I'll try later, but I think this guy really, no, you know what I mean? Now I can't fit his head. And the helmet fits perfectly in this guy's head as well. I mean, as it should. And that's looking good. I just wanted to do some size comparisons. Here's with some other characters from the line. He seems to be one of the shortest. I mean, among the men at least. I mean, of course he was going to be shorter than Gung-Ho. He's kind of in the same height as the Cobra Trooper. Let's give him his helmet just to balance things a bit. There you have that. Comparing to other lines, we have Boba Fett from the Black Series. Looks around the same height. He's with his helmet on, he looks taller than the Mando. Here we have the controversial Cara Dune. Yeah, he's taller. I mean, seems that the Joes are also kind of taller than the Black Series figures. Yeah, that's just some size comparison. So there you have him, Breaker, riding his RamCycle. It doesn't look as dynamic as I would like him to. I mean, yeah, well, maybe that depends on me, of course. So for comparison, here we have a coil which can stand on its own without any help. I mean, it has thicker tires, of course. There you have a coil with the helmeted Baroness on top of it. And here we have another coil with nothing to do with it character on top of it, but I like having my Bo-Katan there riding the coil. Yeah. So I think that's all we wanted to check in this review. I mean, this is a cool bicycle, the RamCycle. I'm glad to have it. Again, I have two more on their way, but I'm not super happy with the figure, and already one of the legs is showing stress marks on when I move it on the peg, and that stresses me out a bit. You know, it's scary, and that shouldn't be. You know, I mean, these figures are not for free. They are not the most expensive, but anyway, they should have quality plastic, and they should hold. I mean, they should be very sturdy, you know, or at least somewhat sturdy. But anyway, I hope you are able to get your RamCycle or your RamCycles with Breaker, and hopefully your Breaker figure or figures will be in better shape than mine. It looks good, but the quality control is just not there. So I leave that up to you. And yeah, please leave a like if this video was informative. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support me, or if you think the content of the videos is helping you make your decisions. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.